Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Light Codes messages. And I'm trying something new. Sometimes things just become a little bit stale and it's time for something new. So this week, Monday, with the Light Codes messages, okay, I'm a few days late, but anyway, we're still in the energies, it's still coming through, and it's still important, whether it be now or whether it be later, because it's all about light codes and what we are actually ready for in the now moment. So we're coming through a new wave of awakening. And last week, if you've been reading my blogs on my website, www.howtoreturntolove.com, you will notice that I was writing about coming into harmony and ascending into the 14th dimension. And in that post, I described how we awaken to higher consciousness through our chakras and begin the journey again, only like a mirror in the physical and the spiritual, connecting the two together, like a dual path that we walk, first more physical and then more on the spiritual side. It's a high degree of consciousness that not everyone awakens to, because it serves a purpose of merging or dissolving our duality and our shadow. So usually each week when I channel the weekly light codes, we're given a theme that relates to the previous week and takes us on a journey into the higher realms. And this week we're going to find out how that message that we're now downloading our spiritual gifts follows on from the previous week. So this week's light code is about downloading our spiritual gifts. And how I know this is through the visions that I'm shown. So through every session, I'm shown the visions, and then I have to interpret them. And this becomes quite a learning journey. Journey of the mystic, really, because there's always a mystery unfolding. So the first vision I had was in the Alpha Chakra. And it showed, the Alpha Chakra usually shows us the theme of what's coming for the week, because the Alpha Chakra, being the divine masculine chakra, is about our soul's purpose, our soul's mission, and our soul's direction. So I saw two people, a man and a woman, standing either side of a head, an open head it had an open gift box tucked inside the crown chakra area of the head, and they appeared to be packing the box with a soft tissue to protect something precious. So this is also our soul chakra, and our spiritual gifts are connected to our spiritual mission and purpose and what we incarnated to open to at the divinely right time. So our gifts can't be just opened at any time, at least that's how I see it. It's a sacred journey, and one where we have to do the preparation to be ready to receive and to awaken them. So this is what we're seeing from the vision I received in Alpha, that we must prepare well. They're packaging it. They prepare well because the gifts are coming. So if you've done the work, you'll be ready. And I tend to feel they come under certain star or cosmic alignments, which means that we're in the perfect time for that now, because we're under the influence of the pink full moon. And spiritually, the pink full moon suggests it's a good time for emotional healing, awakening, and transformation. We should deepen our connection to the divine through meditation to prepare to receive our spiritual gifts. The powerful time to align with the cosmic energies, because the pink full moon energies are about growth, transformation, and self-discovery. But that's not all. We also have the Mercury retrograde finishing up on Wednesday 24th, which actually happens to be today. So finishing up today, and Mercury going direct. So all things are ready to steam ahead as Mercury goes direct. And we're in the lead up to that. When the light codes came through, we're in the lead up to it. We're right smack in it now, but there'll be a few days either side still leading up a little bit more. It's a good time to think about the lessons learned through the retrograde period, and certainly looks like a good time for gifts to start coming in. So if you wasted any time during that period, then make a commitment to start meditating daily now, so you can be in alignment for all the new beginnings coming to us. And today being the 24th and being, the day that Mercury actually goes direct, for me the energy has shifted already. I'm feeling like it's a great joy and excitement that something new is coming. So the crown chakra is a gateway to the divine. It connects us to the universe and the divine source of all creation. If your crown chakra is open, then you're ready for the inflow of spiritual energy or the downloading of spiritual gifts, just as being shown to me by the vision of the man with the gift box in his crown chakra. So it could also be a sign that there's a wave of twin flames ready to receive the third energy, because the third energy that is talked about in twin flame connections, it's a powerful energy that emerges when twin flames come into union or into reunion. So when twin flames merge, they create a third energy separate from their own, and it activates a powerful ability to manifest and create abundance. It aligns you with the flow more powerfully than before union. The third energy can be seen as a spiritual gift that enables greater healing, spiritual growth, and awakening to new gifts. So, I try to help twin flames understand this, because if they can understand this, it makes the dynamic of the twin flame journey just so much more enjoyable, which seems like a funny thing to say. There's a lot of misconception around twin flames and what that connection is. People think it's meant to be the most, beautiful relationship, but, really it's a difficult journey, and it's about the connection more than anything. But if you can understand that it's about the connection, it's about the ascension journey, and if you learn to understand it, then you can actually enjoy the journey instead of getting caught up in the drama and the chaos, which is actually what twin flames are all about. They're about the the path of healing conflict through the harmony. So you go through your own inner conflict to come into a space of harmony so that you can ascend. And that's what it's all about. It's all about ascension. So twin flames go into separation for healing phases. And when they reunite, they activate the quality of the third energy, and manifestation becomes rampant. Some of you might have already noticed that. And if you haven't, maybe this will give you a bit of the aha moment. It's like take a break to what seems like a step backwards, kind of like Mercury retrograde seems to be like a step backwards, but really it's not. It's an opportunity to go deeper within. So stepping backwards actually gives us a bit of a run up, gives us the speed to run up, so that when you're ready for union, bam, abundance just pours in out of nowhere and just flows through, just, bang, things happen. So all the trying to stay together all of the time with your twin flame actually does nothing for manifesting. It just, it puts you in a stalemate. If you can start to understand and work this in a conscious way, you'll understand that you need the twin flame separation. And the healing then that you have in the separation creates a powerful runway to come back in and move forward again. And each coming together deepens the connection and powers the opening of your spiritual gifts. But it's important that you focus on your own healing, not on how you can help to heal your twin flame. I come across this a lot, that people, they assume that they are perfectly healed and it is only their twin flame that needs healing. Then what can they do to help their twin flame heal? But it's not, it's a two-way thing. There's always something within each of us to learn and to heal. So focus on your own journey. Theirs is being taken care of. And the more you take care of your own journey, the more it helps your twin flame to have the space to move forward as well. So the third energy is focused on the united twin flame mission and twin flame purpose. It's the third energy that guides twin flames toward their shared mission so they can fulfill the purpose of being a twin flame. There's no point being a twin flame, not that we get the choice, if you have no intention of fulfilling the divine purpose of coming together. It's not about just coming together to have a relationship. It's beyond that, and you have to stretch yourself beyond that. It's a test, if you like. Twin flame union's not meant to be relationship focused. It's more of an alchemical process that the third energy creates to help them to awaken to and work with their spiritual gifts. So if you're in separation now, or if you're going into separation, you're preparing for a new influx of energies, and you need this rest phase to allow that to happen. Step aside from your ego, focus on you, and allow for the healing to take place, because alchemy is in process, and you need to allow this to happen so you can be ready for reunion with the next flow of energies to encompass flame upon flame. So that's what I've noticed in my own twin flame journey, that the third energy seems to encompass flame upon flame. It's like a new fresh quality, or new fresh qualities and added layers all the time. Every time you go into separation and then you come back, there's this new frequency, a new layer upon layer upon layer. Every separation prepares you for another layer to the third energy, as it leads us back to the one great source of all creation. And that's twin flame alchemy. The next vision I had was in the base chakra, and it showed me someone sitting in lotus position, readying to come into balance and harmony, or balancing and aligning themselves. And this is the beginning and the first step that we must take. It doesn't just happen. You actually have to do something. You actually have to take action. So align yourself with your higher self on a daily basis, and you'll align with the planetary alignments, and then you'll be perfectly ready for the downloads of light codes coming through to us. Utilize prayer, meditation to help you to do this, and whatever other spiritual practices you enjoy. Most importantly, use my light codes activations to help you to activate full manifestation and anchor them into the physical. And the links will be below for you to get this light codes activation. So this is not just for you though. When you're doing this, you're acting in service to humanity as you do it. You do it for those who can't do it. So when you're working with the light codes, and working with any healing for that matter, set an intention before you start, that as you heal, you also dedicate this healing to others. You'll also dedicate this light codes awakening process to helping humanity awaken. There will be somebody, even if it is one person out there, that will receive the light that is coming through from you, that is helping. So you're actually in that act of service. And there's a new journey unfolding. You need to be ready, and so you need to be aligned to be ready. The next vision I saw was in the sacral chakra. And in the sacral chakra I saw a rose, the sacred rose, which is about love, divine love, the essence of God's love and purity. And in different spiritual traditions, the rose symbolizes spiritual holiness, the sacredness of the soul, messages from the divine, spiritual joy and inner beauty. For me, the rose is always about love, and the rose holds a very high frequency, and the colour of the rose is also important. So the colour that I saw was pink, which symbolises divine love, gratitude, peace. And the rose being in the sacral chakra is a relationship chakra, so it suggests love in relationships. And as we're under the influence of the pink moon, we can see it's time for emotional healing, moving on to another level in our relationships. Put the two together. This can show up in mysterious ways. It might be chaotic ways, thinking of what's going on in my own life at the moment. Setting down and looking at the visions and meditating and coming back to the deeper purpose, and knowing that life is such a mystery and our journeys are such a mystery. And sometimes the negative or the chaos can be preparing something more beautiful for us. But we have to stay focused on what we want, not what we don't want. So whatever's going on in your love life, or in your personal relationships, or in your working relationships, know that there is healing taking place. And the rose, of course, is also connected to Mother Mary. And this reminds us of paradise and the perfect world, the new earth. So Mercury goes direct, going direct today. We have been going backwards, or supposedly backwards during Mercury direct, but really it's about going deeper, going within. And so going within, about your relationships, Your relationships may have appeared to have been going backwards, or some chaos, or some kind of crap might have appeared. But totally at the pinnacle, when these energies were coming through, we're at the pinnacle. We turned direct today, so the worst has played out, and now we're moving forward. So we shouldn't jump to any conclusions, but rather reflect on what's been going on, and wait, and after a few more days, see what happens after Mercury's gone direct. The alchemy of the rose may well be going deep in order to dredge out the worst pain and bring it into the light that it so deserves, and dissolve it all. And in fact, today I have felt in a space of absolute joy, totally, ready for that new cycle. So check out the links below. Get the light codes to help you to heal and awaken to your gifts that awaken when you clear through this level. And then again, we're coming into the heart chakra. So if we're healing our deepest wounds, then we'll be offered something even better. And in the heart chakra, we were given the keys. So we didn't have a vision here, but rather the sacred light language that comes through my teeth, which is like a teeth chattering. It's actually a language and keys and codes, Enochian keys, that activate the light codes. And in this case, they'd be activating the codes of the heart and divine love. We moved on, and in the brow chakra, we can see that our chakras are telling a story as we climb. We're sending up towards the crown, and when we reached the brow, I saw a mermaid, and she was in cobra pose. And the mermaid, she's half fish, half woman, suggesting she has a connection with the physical and the emotional world. So this suggests a merge of the two, merge of the physical, merge of the emotional world, bringing great transformation and adaptability, being able to change from one state to another. Emotional water realm, it's very much about intuition and having prophetic abilities, and suggests freedom and non-conformity. And the mermaid, being free spirit, lives by her own rules as she moves between the two worlds. So mermaids are seen as guardians to the wisdom of the ocean, which would suggest wisdom of the emotional body, learning how to master the emotions, and the great ancient wisdom that we can access when we have mastered our emotions. So observing how well you've been doing in recent times when it comes to your emotions. Do you feel better? Do you feel worse? Do you feel the same? So sometimes just knowing this can help you transition into a greater degree of mastery. So by capturing the wisdom held by understanding your emotional self, we can release our creative essence and awaken the great inspirational self that is within all of us, just waiting for the opportunity to be revealed. The mermaid was doing the cobra pose, as we've seen in yoga. And the cobra pose opens up the heart chakra. So we can see that the light codes we're being given are about opening the heart chakra, opening that passage so we can ascend upward and into the brow, and then up again and into the crown, and the moving full force forward into the receiving the gifts from your alpha, which will come back down through the chakras, down into the omega, and come into full manifestation. So the cobra pose aligns us with the qualities of the heart, such as empathy, compassion, openness, and this encourages us towards self-love and having a positive relationship with ourselves first and foremost. So naturally, if your heart's open, you're able to come into harmony with your own emotional well-being. So you can rise above the struggles of life and have the courage to be open to love. The mermaid acts like a guide, leading us into the higher worlds, into the brow, and then into the crown. And into the crown, I saw the sunrise coming up over the ocean, and in sync with the mermaid symbolism, I saw a mountain, and beyond the mountain was the ocean, and rising up from the ocean horizon, on the horizon there was the sun. The mountain is the earth, physical realm. The ocean is the emotional realm. The sun is like the higher self or God. So this is leading on from the mermaid as the physical and the emotional coexisting in harmony with each other, leading us to a new dawn and a new beginning. Enlightenment. And then, of course, the emotional body. We moved into the emotional body, and as we expanded our energies, I saw in the emotional body two cosmic deities, a masculine and feminine, blue skin, moving in towards each other. Divine masculine, divine feminine in the heavens, twin flames, if you like. It's a reunion of twin flames, or divine masculine, divine feminine in the emotional body. So this confirms that the healing through the emotional body is taking place for reunion as we come into a more balanced state of harmony through our emotions. We're attaining harmony through the inner chaos, also reflected in our outside world. So for those that are, still attaining union with the divine masculine, divine feminine, the twin flames, it starts in the spiritual bodies and it starts to come down. So by the time it's coming down into the emotional body, what we can see and how we can feel good about this is that this is showing us that we're getting closer to the physical, closer to physical union. So if emotional body union is taking place, that means you are connecting and you are merging on the emotional level. Once you're starting to emerge on the emotional level, the emotions are very powerful and they draw you towards each other. So that will be starting to pull you in towards each other. And then we continue to move outward, and as we do move outward and upward, beyond the lower mental body, which was clear, and into the higher mental body, once again, we receive more Enochian keys to activate the higher mind, the intuitive plane, so that we're ready for our spiritual gifts, so that we can receive them, we can intuit them, we can understand them. And all this happens after we have calmed our turbulent inner oceans. In the spiritual body with silence, just stillness, just beingness. It's amazing. I'm always amazed at the messages, especially when I can look back at my own journey. And that's why I write these blogs, why I talk about it, so that people can connect, so look back at their journey, get the aha moments, put it into perspective within your own journey so that you can get a greater understanding, which helps you to give you the key to unlock that which is needing to be unlocked for you, so that you can open the door and move forward. Because if we're just wandering around unconscious, ignorant of what's going on, just boo-hoo, this is happening to me, nothing happens without reason. So when you can stop and see that your life is a journey and your life is the mystery unfolding before you, why is this happening? Look at why it is happening. Don't get caught in the emotional entanglement, because that will delay your ticket to freedom. So once again, thanks for listening, and don't forget to purchase the light codes activation. It'll be in the links below. Pink full moon light codes, helping you to receive your spiritual gifts, and they will come in through your energy field. They'll sit in your energy field, you'll receive the activation, and then at the right alignments, you will start to awaken your gifts that you hold uniquely yourself. Thank you. Take care and see you next week. Bye.